Hello guys, hi, welcome to my video channel. I'm on live on Facebook as well as on YouTube. Okay, so today my flight is in Argentina and I've never flown on this in Argentina before, so this is the first time. And I'm going to go through a very short process, but a quick process of the whole planning and takeoff and landing and all sort of that. So let's move on to the flight and see how it goes. So first thing first is to create the flight plan, which I create on simbrief.com. Let me see if I can put that information up. Okay, so this simbrief.com, where I create the flight plan. I'm leaving, departing the airport ICAO code, which is SABE, and arriving at SAZB. So these are ICAO codes of the airports in Argentina, and flying on an A320, and it has been some time I flew on this plane because I've been flying on the A340 engine plane, and this is the A320, the small guy with two engines. And so my registration plate is Niner Victor 937, and what else? Okay, so my flight is from Buenos Aires all the way to Bahia. I've never flown this airport. I do not know how it looks like, and as of now I know that my flight is at a distance of 347 nautical miles. And let's look. Okay, so once I've created this, I generate the flight. Let's generate the flight. And the flight has been generated. So I have this information. So with this information, let's move on to the plane itself. So, well, so let's get into the cockpit. So it's cold and dark right now. Let's get the plane started. So first thing first, batteries on, batteries to the external power. Turn on the APU master switch. Give it a couple of seconds, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you press the start button. You can turn on the APU bleed and get the crew oxygen supply turned on. Moving on, I'll turn on the IRS. This takes about 7 minutes to get it online. And with that said, I can have the seatbelt lights and emergency lights turned on. Net logo is fine. You can turn this on. Since the tow truck is not going to make any noise, I'll just turn on all the lights and the takeoff light as well. So with that, let's look at the front displays. Okay, so front displays, this is the primary flight display and this is the navigational display. So let's turn on increase the brightness and get the EFP flight pack, electronic flight pack turned on. For the upper ECAM and the lower ECAM, the brightness level dials are here, over here, and I'll do that for the co-pilot as well. Okay, and one of the very important things is to get the QNH reading values correct. So on Microsoft Flight Simulator, I'll just press the B key, which gives me the QNH parameter readings. Okay, so next thing. Let's see. Okay, let's get to the difficult part. So the difficult part is in here, the MCDU menu, right? So before that, let me import the information in. Let's see whether it's imported. Okay, so right now I've imported the information from SimBrief, which I earlier created. So from SimBrief to my electronic flight pack, so the information is here. Okay. So from here, there are some informations that I'll pull up from here and insert it in the flight plan. So let's look at the MCDU. Let's align this. Okay. So those guys who have joined me on Facebook, the screen resolution may not look right. I'm also on YouTube as well. So on YouTube, I should be at the right resolution. Widescreen on a 1440p resolution. And you can look up to YouTube for SimPilot 365 and it will bring up my channel. Right? So, oh my god. So due to the recent software upgrade, a lot of settings have I do not know, has gone missing. So I need to do that up some other day. But meanwhile, let's get the MCDU up and running. So first thing first, MCDU menu, ATSU, AOC menu, initiate, and then initiate data request. This should pull all the information from SimBrief, and here it goes. Departure is Sierra Alpha Bravo Echo, destination is Sierra Alpha Zulu Bravo. Estimated time is about 10105. Let's go to initiate and let's do IRS initiate. Okay, that's fine, so no issues. So my flight number is let's put it as 365, and here this is where I will need to get information from SimBrief, which I earlier created, and let's look at it. And put you on screen mode. Okay, so my SimBrief over here says that my cost index is CI12. Yeah, and I'll put my cost index in CI12. Okay, next thing is, oh no, this is the wrong one. Hang on, let me clear this up. My flight number is 365. All right, my cost index is 12. My cruise flight level is at my cruise flight level is 340, so it is 340. Okay, so once that has been set, let's look at the second page. So zero fuel weight, just double click, it should pull up some figure which is 42.5 and 25. Insert that in. Fuel planning, I'm not so sure whether I should just leave it to the plane to do it. Let's give it a shot, and it pulls this thing called block 2.5 and asking me to confirm that. So let's look at the flight plan for the block. So my block is at 5.7. So that's quite a lot. That's a big gap. Let me put in 5.7 and let's see whether it accepts the information in. Okay, so it took that in. So zero fuel weight is at 42.5. Let's confirm that whether zero fuel weight is 0.42.5 or SimBrief. Zero fuel weight is at 63, 64 maximum at SimBrief. So I'll key in the SimBrief information 64.3. Let's see whether I can make that change. and zero fuel weight, central gravity is, I do not know why this thing happens in Microsoft Flight Simulator. But anyway, I think I'm okay with this, and let's move on to my flight plan. So my flight plan is from, it should have picked up all the information from SimBrief. Let's go to initiate again. Why is that information not in? So performance. So before we go to flight plan, let's do my flaps. My flap is set to be set as 1. Flex to temp, I do not know what it's going to give me, so I'll just ignore that. My transition altitude, I will put it as 100. Oops, why isn't it not picking up? Let's look at my transition altitude. Do I have transition altitude on SimBrief? My transition altitude, I know it was somewhere, I remember seeing it. Come on, guys. Dearest. Okay, so I'm back. I know my transition altitude, I saw it somewhere here. I may be ignoring that for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay, well, I don't know where is it. Here, so that doesn't matter. So my takeoff, I'm just going to give a figure 130 and 125 for my VR and 124 for my V1. Okay, so next phase, just ignore this, which is already here. And flex to temp, maybe I'll put in as 3. So whether it accepts that. No, I'll put as B25. Let's clear this. 5. Okay, so now let's go to my flight plan. It should have got my plan in, or I could be missing something. Let's see whether everything is in for the rest. Why does it look like I'm flying on the A320? So for my ILS, I will just do that when I'm flying mid-air. Flight plan is here. So my flight plan says that I should be flying. That's my. Am I able to undock this? Nope. Okay, I'm not able to undock that. So I need to pick it up from SimBrief. This on SimBrief. This is my flight plan. So my runway is 13. I'm going to go by PL8 UT694 Zodiac UPW18. So let's do Sabe 13 first. Departure is 13. And I am PAL8. Okay guys, I'm going to move this away, and then I'm going to look through it from another screen. So the next one is my star is to PAL8. I mean my seat is from PAL8, and then I'm going to insert that. Okay, so it goes through PAL8, and it decelerates to SAZP. So for SAZP, I am arriving on 17L. So destination, arrival, runway ILS 17L, and I am coming through Sun 1Q. Star is Moksan 1Q. Okay, here. Let's insert this and go back to the flight plan and see whether there's any breaks in between. So far, no breaks. Feels like we should be right. So over here, it shows we are 345 nautical miles away. Our destination time is 51. So on the navigational display, let's look at the navigational display here and see how we are progressing with our flight plan. So let's go back to Sabe. So from Sabe, this is where we are at, right? So we'll be moving down, all the way down, making a left, making a right, and then coming in into the runway. Compared to my sim brief, which is supposed to be this way, I am getting the things in a very, my approach is the whole flight plan looks very different. Okay, and let me show you what's so different about this. You get what I mean? It's coming this way and then making a loop down here and then turning in, whereas my sim brief here shows the other way around. Or is it? Oh, okay, it's quite identical, just that this is Moksan. Are we at Moksan? Oh, okay, we are at Moksan, but we are coming in slightly, I don't think so, we are coming through Zodic. So let's see whether Zodic is in here. Anyway, it doesn't matter, even if it's here or not here, we are still getting to our destination. I don't see Zodic. Okay, right, I'm fine with it. Since there's no Zodic, I'm still getting to my destination. So let's put this 20, put this to R. I'm going to start my APU is started, so I'll just turn on my clock over here. Set my altitude to 5,000 feet. What else? Okay, this so far looks fine. I'll turn on my weather. This weather thing is inoperable, which is was fine a couple of months back. Turning on my spot to TARA, putting my throttle to idle, and flaps to 1. Let me get my speed brakes up, lock my doors, parking brake is on. And am I missing anything else? Radios, I can ignore the radios now. And let's request for the pushback. I'm using a shortcut Shift P. or Microsoft Flight Simulator. Frame rate is at 30 frames. This is the after the recent upgrade. Yeah, this is the first time I'm flying after the recent upgrade. So hopefully it doesn't crash. Let me turn off my FPS. And parking brake, turn it off. So I am supposed to depart from runway I do not know where am I at. Let me see whether I can find my position. So the other way I do it is I go to vPilot, get vPilot turned on. Connect has observer. Let me stop the pushback. Not so sure which direction I should be facing. Get back in, set the parking brakes, APU is on, turn on the tank pumps. I'm going to start the engines. Tank pumps on, nothing else looks okay. And then I am going to start engine 1. If I've missed out anything, the engine won't start. So, okay, engine is spooling. Meanwhile, let me see where I am at. And that I should be able to pull up from give me a second, guys. I will be back. I'm just doing trying to find where I at, which I know where I am but I need to know where is the runway. So give me a couple of seconds and I'll get back to you. I am looking up. File this. In you guys give me a second, getting things up and running. Okay guys, so here it goes. Start for the day. So I have managed to pull my location. This is where I am. My airport. Okay, so I am facing this way, right? So I should be taking off from runway 13. So I need to go by M all the way to A. So just want to double check, am I taking off from runway 13? Do that, just take a look at my flight plan again. Yep, it's Sabe 13, which we see here. So that tallies with my nav graph. Okay, so Sabe 13. So we are good to go. I don't have any air traffic controllers stopping me. I'm not communicating with them, even if there is. Okay, I'm going to get engine 2 started. Right, and when that is happening, I shall start to make the move. Let me keep my brakes up. Brakes. Oh, let my engine start up first. Right, let it spool. Camera. Engine's getting ready. Let's set my trim. I have no idea what the trim setting is going to be. I don't have that information. If anyone flies on Microsoft Flight Simulator, please let me know where you get the trim information. Okay, so engine is ready. Okay guys, engine is ready, and let me reduce my volume levels to the flight simulator, because the engine sound is going to overshadow what I'm going to say. Bring it down to 30. I think that should be fine. Okay, so I am ready right now to make the move to runway 13. Some engine power. Where's my brakes? Did I turn off my brakes? Brakes off. Engine power. Rudders. Okay, so it's very bright on the outside here. So meanwhile, I'm going to see whether I'm moving the right direction. So by pulling up here, it shows, yeah, I'm moving the right direction. So that's good. So guys, those who join me on Facebook, I'm also streaming live on YouTube on Team Pilot 365 channel. So that has got a better resolution compared to the one on Facebook, right? And today my flight is within Argentina. First time flying in Argentina. I just picked the airport at random. Let's see. Okay, runway 13. So we are at the right place. So I'm just going to line up and I'm just going to take off, right? So this is a very short runway. I'm not going to bother much about my flaps and so on. I'm just going to take off. And I'm going to go for toga. No, oops, I've not done a couple of things. I've not set a few things. So I've not set my auto brakes. Cabin, I need to keep the cabin guys informed that I'm going to take off. And I need to make sure that I do the takeoff config and make sure everything's okay on the eCam. So on eCam it looks fine, everything else looks okay, and I'm going to go for the takeoff. So this is I think it's about 2000. Runway is about 2,000 or 2 kilometers long. Alright, so let's go. My parking brakes off. APU plate, turn this off as well. I don't need this. Everything else looks fine. And let's do the takeoff. Alright, and let's go. Red check. One. Tape. Oh, it's very funny. It's asking me to pitch up to 30. So anyway, let me push my flaps down. Bring my speed brakes, my gears up. Bring my nose slightly lower. Make a right. I'm still on the climb. Let me go climb mode. Am I on climb mode? Yeah, I'm on climb mode. So far so good. Everything looks good. Alright, so we are over Argentina on Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I'm making a right. This is the flat plan. And I am going to, once it straightens up, I'm going to put on the autopilot and let the bird fly on its own. And not yet. We still need to do a couple of things. Can turn off the all the ground lights. I don't need the APU anymore. And it's a bit too bright, isn't it? You know what I can do? I can actually bring down the brightness level or change the time of the day. And that is done. Let's see, I forgot. How about pushing it? Is this evening? Yeah, it's supposed to be 7 p.m. Right? So this is 7 p.m. So we should be landing it's sunset. Right? Okay, so I'm fine with this. I'm going to reduce the engine noise a bit more so that you guys can still hear me. Going into the settings, general options, sound, master volume, bring it down to 20 maybe. Aircraft engines, keep it to 60. Apply and save. Go back. Resume. So let me know how it sounds. Is this a river in front? Is this water? Oh, we are making a left turn. So you guys can see on the navigational display, the plane is making a left. Let's see what height I should be at. My flight level at my next point, which is at easy. So I should be at 34,000 feet. So I'm going to make myself go up to 34,000 feet. I'm turning in the altitude dial to 34. This is a really short flight. A lot of things will happen at one go. I'm going to expedite the climb. So once it levels up, it should be going up there. There you go. So it's going to up. There you go. That is the beautiful wing view. What else? Let's see what other settings I have. Oh, this is the external view. Right. Singapore Airlines over Argentina. Short flight. About 1 hour, I guess, or maybe shorter than that. About 300 nautical miles. I can monitor the flight on Navigraph, which I have open on another window. I'll show you guys how it looks on Navigraph. Alright, okay, cool. So on Navigraph, this is how it looks. Right, I'm right about here. So I'm moving. Okay. So other view. So climbing. Why don't we give some rain feeling? Give it some rain. Weather, not so sure whether it, oh, okay. I'm using live weather. Right? And how do I turn this on? So let's turn off live weather. How do I add rain weather? Is there any way to add rain? So I am climbing up. So this is cloudy, right? Clouds. Okay. What's this? So this is wind. Let's add some wind over here at 15,000. Yes, no? Just leave it as it is. The skies. How about scattered clouds? Oh, not bad, looks good. Let's see how it looks from the outside. Okay, not bad, looks good. So far so good. Scattered clouds. Rain, how about rain? How does it look? Oh, don't see anything at all. Oh, there is. But this is very thick clouds. Super duper thick clouds. How about overcast? I think maybe few clouds would be fine. we get to see some clouds, we get to see some land, maybe just a little more clouds. Yeah, I prefer this. So although it is fake, at least it looks half fake, you know, makes you feel that you're still flying, but you're still actually sitting on the ground. Okay, so I'll leave this as it is. I'll fly with this weather. Let's get back into the cockpit and see where am I. Okay, I am still climbing to flight level 340. My speed is at 290 managed. So this is where it should be. My flight level 340. My performance, climb. My speed is at 290 right over here, and I am at GBE. Yep, heading to GBE, which is at 3 nautical miles, and I have a distance of 304 nautical miles ahead of me. My arrival time is UTC 2251. Let's see what time is it. It's 2207 right now. It's over here. So I'll be arriving at 2251. That's estimate of 45 minutes. Right, I am on climb mode. Let's look at the other component. Engines so far so good. Fuel on board 2 tons. I'm not really sure whether this will be fine, but it's okay. We are on a simulator, so I will be able to add on some fuel by going here and adding on. So okay, so it's getting this information. Let's say on Microsoft Flight Simulator, all this simply the integration part is still not there yet. Okay, so I am going to put back some fuel in. Load some fuel. Come on. Fuel. Set. Kilos. Okay. Oh, so it's going back. It's not loading the fuel in, so I'm gonna have a problem. I am not probably able to get the fuel in right now. Come on. Let's load that fuel in. Bring down my payload. Alright. Auto transfer fuel. Fuel has been transferred. Increase the fuel. Let's see how it goes. Doesn't seem to work. Is this a bug? Guys who are from Microsoft Flight Simulator community, is this a bug? This is not working. I'm going to crash midway. Took some time to set up this whole flight, and I'm going to crash because of some stupid bug. I'm at 2.8 tons. The only thing I can do right now is turn back and then land this flight. So I'm at 34,000 feet. How far am I from the airport? Let's see what airport I have in a 40 nautical miles range. Do I have anything? Okay, so I'm going to come down to 20,000 feet. I'm not happy with fuel that I have. Right. Let the engines go idle, save some fuel. Unit should be extended. Yeah, made a mistake. I didn't do that earlier, so it's okay, never mind. We are still on a simulator, not on a real plane. All my passengers are safe. And we are turning right. Should I head back to the earlier airport or should I not? Let's see whether I can do anything on the flight management. On the flight management, my fuel prediction. Okay, I'm going to make this to 8, 4, 6. On. Nope. What about putting extra fuel on board? Anything of those sort works? Nope, it doesn't. And let's look at MCDU menu, ATSU, weight and balance. So 0 fuel weight, 25 cargo hold, exporting. Oh, we have something new here. Total packs 174. Boarding stop. Not bad. This is something new. I didn't see this previously. Anyway, this doesn't solve my problem. I still need to solve my fuel issue. How much fuel I have? 2.7 tons. Come on. Give me something to change. Hello, Flight Simulator. Why did you do this? Not able to refuel mid-air. This is a damn flight simulator. I'm supposed to be able to do all those. Reset that, bring that up again. Let's see whether. How about pausing the flight? Then increasing it. And then seeing whether the information gets in. No, the information is not getting in. Okay, continue the flight. So anyone out there who is watching have any idea whether in Microsoft Flight Simulator we can refuel midway, because all the values that I'm entering is not sticking to the plane right now. Let me Google it and see whether I can fuel. And see whether I can do something funny. Hang on. Okay, so it doesn't seem to function. So let's see whether I can refuel here. Or is it a fly-by-wire problem? So I'm going to stop over to another aircraft. Let me see whether I can pick Asobo A3, Asobo A320, refuel it, and then get back onto my fly-by-wire. So Asobo, or did I delete all my Asobo? Oh, I could have deleted all my Asobo. Okay. So, oh my god. Asobo, where are you? Oh shit. Yes, I deleted all my Asobo A320s. Okay, so I'm going to make, how far do I have to go? I don't think so I will have enough fuel. I think I'll make a turn back then. So I'm going to go back to the earlier airport that I took off from. I took off from where did I take off from? Sabe. So I'm going to head back to Sabe, and I'm going to fly direct to Sabe S. I'm not so sure whether this works. I need to clear the whole flight plan. I think I need to clear the whole flight plan. Let me see. Sabe? No. So Bay is 110 nautical miles. Sabe? Very direct. Is it going to bring me to Sabe now? Oh, what happened? My flight display, navigational display died. Holy shit. Come on, is this a bug? Is there any ATC nearby? I don't see any ATC can help me right now. Okay, so I am going to fly with Navigraph. Hence, I'm going to fly, take off my autopilot, and then make a right. So guys, do note that something has stood up. I do not know whether this is a Microsoft Flight Simulator issue or a fly-by-wire issue, or is some settings turned on, because after the last upgrade, I think a week ago, I have not flew on the Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I am over Argentina. My navigational display has gone dead. and I now have to fly manually. I am going to restart the IRS. Still have some visuals here. Right, so I'm using this to fly in, to return back to the airport that I took off from. Seriously, my Andy is dead. Why? Okay, I'm going to go back to autopilot. Oh, sorry, autopilot will just bring me back to where I am. Alright, my heading charts, Sabe, star. Okay, I am going to come in 313 degrees. As I'm flying in blind, I do not know actually. I only have a map. A navigational display is dead, so I need to fly back to the airport that I took off from because I have run out of fuel. So I should be at 313 degrees. Let's see, let me do some checks. I have 37 degrees coming in, 37. Let me see, where am I on the map? Okay, I think I should be sticking to make 313 degrees, make right. So guys who have been wondering how am I flying this plane without navigational display, I am using Navigraph. This is 313 degrees that I'll be coming in from. So I'm just going to position myself somewhere past past Bariso or La Plata, and then I'm going to make a left and then go in from 313 degrees and then land the plane. So everything is visually, hopefully the visuals are good at the airport. So, oh, let me see what. So earlier was runway 13 that I took off from, right? So the coming in part will be runway 31 arrival, which is let me straighten back in. Um, so at Sabe, I should be coming in. Let's see whether we can do anything over here. Plan direct to Kobuk. Let's try Kobuk. Can I have Kobuk in, please? Okay. O B U K. Okay. Kobuk. So I would like to get myself to Kobuk. Put it back on autopilot. And let's see whether it flies me to Kobuk. So no navigational display. I am flying blind. It is making it looks like I am heading to Kobuk. Looks like. And my runway will be runway 31, I guess. I took off from runway 13. So my approach will be runway 31. If I can get to runway 31, if I can get myself to Kobuk, I should be able to get myself to runway 31. Okay, so just need to make sure that I'm heading to Kobuk. Kobuk, where are you? Hey guys, looks like the plane is not really flying towards Kobuk. So I'm going to put the coordinates in. It's supposed to bring me to Kobuk. Why isn't it going to Kobuk? Is it because my ND navigation display is down that it won't respond to any of my inputs on the MCDU? I need to find out about that. And let me see. I'm at 26,800. Does it respond to altitude? Okay, yes, it does. So I got 2 tons of fuel. Doing an open descent. I'm going to go for runway 13. Meanwhile, while it's heading there, let me see whether I can clear this, all this information. What is my right nav? Plan, secondary flight plan. Nope. Performance. Go around. Okay, no idea how this is going to work. Let's get back to the airport that I took off from. My navigational display is dead. I am low on fuel. The plane is not responding to inputs that I'm putting in into the FMGC. This is the new upgrade, the recent upgrade on Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm on the A320 fly-by-wire model. I'm heading to 20,000 feet. Speed is at 280. I'm still on autopilot. I'm turning back to the airport that I took off from because my navigational displays are dead. Guys, anyone here hear me? What happened to my navigational displays? Why isn't it not working? It's doing fine when I took off. Is it that I pressed something that has created this issue? Everything else looks good. All dials are fine. ECam is not showing any errors. Worse is the co-pilot's one also did. Is it because when I was tinkering with this, something happened? Okay, so I could be nearing the airport. I am going to just do a bit more turns here. Get myself to 10,000 feet. So I'm going to fly this plane manually into the airport that I took off from. Let me get to 10,000 feet. I've lost my navigational displays. Okay, I'm going to speed up this flight by good thing is I can speed up the whole flight, so we don't need to wait to see what happens. Over Argentina, nice weather. I like the sunset, but we got a screwed up plane. Is it okay? Flyable? Okay, so slowing down things again. I'm going to make a left. I'm at 10,000 feet. I'm going to head down further to 5,000 feet. Okay, get myself down to 5,000 feet. I could be missing the airport. I need to make another U-turn. Yeah, this is the airport. So I have visuals. Need to turn back. To 23. Get myself to 23. Come on. Can do 97 as well. Okay, so I'm at 5,000 feet. I'm going to head down to 3,000 feet. I'm going to expedite that. Okay, I can level off here. I'm going to bring down my speed as well. Way too fast. Wrong QNH values. Didn't notice that. Let me bring it down to 220. Can we bring it down to 200? So it doesn't matter. $200. Get my parameter reading right. Okay, parameter is 29.92. Reduce my speed further to 190. I'm at 3,000 feet. I'm going to make a turn back to bearing 320. Should I make a right or should I make a left? I'm going to make a left to 320. Oops, sorry, this bit. The wrong move. The 90 is fine. Right. Let's do a right to 320. I'm at 3,000 feet, making a right to 320. I had visuals with the airport earlier. The bearing is about 320. I am at 3,000 feet, so quite safe. So I'm going to land this through visual approach. Once it levels off, I'm going to get my flaps up. Just going to let everybody know that we may crash. Right, everybody get ready. Going to bring the plane in manually. Okay, so get myself to 2,000 feet. Getting dark here, so I'll turn on the lights. The weather lights. Okay. So runways ahead. Reduce speed. Oh, what's going on? Hey, what happened to the speed? Why is it managing on your own? Speed brakes, come on, slow me down. I'm going to drop my gears. Using speed brakes. Speed is still being managed by the plane. It's ridiculous. Turn off autopilot. Bring down my speed. Come on. Way too fast. Way too fast, way too fast. I may miss the airport again. More flaps. Okay, so I have got something done here. Can go with flaps 3. You ready for flaps 3? No, brakes. Flaps, not yet. Don't have visuals yet. Oh, I see that. Oh, I have to get up from the plane to see that. Okay, I should be coming in once I'm in the airport. Ahead, I will on flaps 3, still on flaps 2. Landing, more nose down. I'm coming really low. More. There you airport. Up, just a little. Land myself. Flaps 3. See the airport. Yep.
2,500.
Too steep. No choice, I have to dive. Okay. It's good. Let me fly the plane.
1,000.
Come on, flaps. 9,000 feet. Come on. Come on. Just a little. Get my flaps in. Oh. And try to bring the plane in. Wish me luck, guys. Plane is still on auto. Come on. Fast, furious. Need you to get down. That's my glide slope. Don't have glide slopes. Oh. Is my gear stop?
300.
Gear stop. Nobody's coming in. Hopefully I get this right. We have issues with the navigational display. Still too high.
200.
Coming in. Cutting my power off slightly.
100.
Okay.
50. 40.
We go.
20. Retard. Retard.
Oops, 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 oops.
Retard.
Okay, power's off. Reverse thrust. Brakes. Okay, finally landed. That's it. Okay guys, I need to go. Bye bye.